After being charged with armed robbery, had to spend multiple nights in jail.
Armed robbery? Sniper Wolf? Yo, somebody get this thug off the streets, bro. She's a 2-time criminal offender. She can't stop herself from getting arrested. This YN needs to be stopped. YouTubers who have spent time in jail or prison.
These are 10 YouTubers who have spent time behind bars.
Okay, who the hell is this guy? As a matter of fact, you know what? Actually, he's the only person who genuinely looks like he belongs behind bars. What is this tattoo arrangement?
And we're gonna list them from 3 hours in jail to 50 years in prison, beginning with Sam Pepper and Ice Poseidon, who got arrested together for the dumbest reason imaginable.
Why?
Back in mid-2018, Sam and Ice had the genius idea of hiding in a purple wooden Fortnite llama on wheels. So they could sneak past security into VidCon, where they'd stay and film a 24-hour overnight challenge.
These were some of the greatest videos of all time, bro. Y'all remember them 24 hours in Walmart behind the toilet paper fort? Bangers, bro. That kind of reminds me of when Rice Gum shipped himself in a box, and I actually believed it. Was I an idiot? Yes.
Everything seemed to be going well in the beginning, as Sam and Ice cruised into the convention whilst filming and laughing at security through a little peephole. However, the two seemed to forget that they were live streaming to thousands of people, and it would only take one call to VidCon to have their whole plan shut down. This call would happen less than 10 minutes after getting inside, which was followed by security and police walking straight up to them.
I thought he was gonna say, bro, they were gonna leak like confidential information, because I know them CEOs at Twitch, they probably be touching. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna start streaming on Twitch pretty soon, so I have nothing but good things to say about Twitch. CEO of Twitch, you know, you guys are amazing.
Before they'd be arrested.
Go and step out.
Damn.
What is all this?
The two were taken back to the police station, banned from VidCon for life, and given a notice to appear in court, which eventually resulted in a further 2 years probation, $100 in fines, and 80 hours of community service.
Yeah, you got me messed up, bro. I'm not doing 80 hours of community service. What type of disrespect is that? You got me out there shoveling snow, raking up leaves, and 2 years of full probation. That's wild.
Sam Pepper and Ice Poseidon's arrest was short-sighted and idiotic. However, it still wasn't as stupid as the time Logan Paul was sent to jail.
What the heck did he possibly go to jail for? He was poisoning children with putting like illegal substances in his prime energy drinks or something? What did he do, bro? Or was it the Japanese forest when he found the dead,
for a whole day after getting arrested in Italy. It happened back in 2017 when Logan was in his obnoxious vlogger phase, and prior to the arrest, Logan's group had disrespected Italian norms, gotten kicked out of hotels, and had filmed locals without their permission. So by the time the group made it to Italy's famous Colosseum, they were bound to get into trouble. Logan began by stating that he knew flying a drone over the Colosseum was illegal.
I understand drone shots here are illegal, so let's definitely do that.
However,
people be doing anything for content, bro. I got myself arrested for life in overseas country challenge.
After putting the drone in the air anyway, the military were able to capture it.
I found it. Ellipsis. Military has it.
And Logan was arrested shortly thereafter.
Fly of a drone in this area is illegal.
No bueno.
I must arrest you for this.
Okay.
After being released from jail later that afternoon, Logan was straight back to his idiotic self.
Yo, this is the definition of just not learning from your mistakes, bro. A person like this, throw him in jail for a year, bro. And then after that, have an inmate go up there, you know, hey, Logan, you look innocent, man. Don't drop the soap. That's the type of treatment you deserve, bro. Okay, I'm kidding, but like, you make one mistake, fool me one time, shame on me. Fool me twice? I don't even remember how it goes. Let me stop talking.
Savage, bro. Bring my boy Logan. You can't stop Logan.
And if anything, seemed proud of what had happened.
Yikes, bro.
Jail, bro.
Yikes, bro.
I've been in jail, bro.
While Logan did have to spend a full day behind bars, his punishment wasn't nearly as bad as SSSniperWolf's.
What the hell could she have possibly went to jail for? Was it stealing? Was it theft? Was it stealing people's videos? Was it stealing content to react to? Like I'm doing right now. Okay, but at least my commentary is like funnier, right, guys? It's more like transformative and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no? Okay. She looks like an innocent person.
After being charged with armed robbery, had to spend multiple nights in jail.
Armed robbery? Sniper Wolf? Armed robbery. Is that where she gets the name Sniper? Since when was Sniper Wolf a YN, bro? Why are you robbing people with guns? Brief intermission. If you enjoyed today's video so far, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 70,000 subscribers. Thank you very much.
Jail. It happened back in 2013 before SSniperWolf became a big YouTuber, and the incident was explained in a video appropriately titled My Jail Story.
What?
She explained that while shopping at a department store, she was asked by security to check her bag, yet since SSniperWolf didn't want this to happen, she pushed the security guard and ran back to her car.
Were you stealing? Why? Why would you do that?
Ask for my my bag and pulled it from me. I didn't know what to do. I just ran away and got in my car.
SSSniperWolf seemed confident that she didn't actually have anything in her bag.
I didn't even steal anything and they had no proof I did.
Yet under the assumption that she was running because she'd stolen something,
Makes sense.
SSSniperWolf was arrested later that day.
They took me to the police station jail. They took mugshots and they asked us a ton of questions.
She was then charged with armed robbery.
I was charged with armed robbery. How?
Where's the gun?
They said it wasn't official charges. They could just pretty much charge us whatever they want right now.
Wait, when did they mention that she had a weapon on her, bro? She didn't say she had a knife. She didn't say she had a gun. Why did they get armed robbery from that, huh? There's gotta be racism, bro.
She'd be sent to a larger jail complex where she remained for 3 days before being released.
I was in jail for almost 3 days.
Yet this wouldn't be the last time that SSSniperWolf ended up behind bars. Because
Again?
3 years later, SSSniperWolf would take to Twitter to make a new post reading, "So neighbors called the cops because they heard screaming, and I got arrested for disorderly conduct, lol at my mugshot though." This post was followed by a video simply titled "Arrest."
Yo, somebody get this thug off the streets, bro. She's a 2-time criminal offender. She can't stop herself from getting arrested. This YN needs to be stopped. And wasn't she like a stalker and doxed somebody's address? Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. SSSniperWolf might be more sinister than you think, man.
In which SSSniperWolf explained that she'd been taken to jail for the night after getting into a petty fight with her boyfriend.
So of course I was screaming. I got arrested for disorderly
Of course, I was screaming. Is that normal? Lady, you might be in an abusive relationship right now.
conduct. Apparently you're not allowed to scream in your own house.
And while
like, yeah, you can't like be screaming at the top of your lungs in your apartment, bro. She gotta be like the upstairs neighbor, that one, you know, neighbor who's just loud as hell and they just don't have any care for others, bro. And not to mention, wasn't it she doing for that one ex, bro? It was this dude, right? Yo, holy freaking chop, bro. I know I can't be talking, I guess somebody's gonna say that, but like, dude, okay. There's one thing to be me, and there's one thing to be him. Holy.
While it definitely feels like SSSniperWolf isn't telling the full story about both of her jail terms, there's definitely no missing details for the next YouTuber who was sentenced to 15 months.
Yo, anybody know who this guy is? I thought he was like Rice Gum and Jacksepticeye combined. He looks like an Asian white dude, a Asian with blue eyes and green hair.
In prison for playing a prank on a homeless person. Back in 2017, a Spanish creator with over 1 million subscribers called Reset thought it would be a good idea to take the filling out of an Oreo, replace it with toothpaste, and give it to a homeless person.
What? You are poisoning homeless people, bro, for a prank. It's just a prank, bro. Meanwhile, it's literally biohazardous chemical warfare, bro. It's not safe for human consumption. Yo, people be treating homeless people like they're scum of the earth, like dirtbags, bro. I seen a video of a dude giving like homeless people like hot chili peppers or like the 1 chip challenge for a price. You might have the same blood as the freaking mustache man himself, bro. You might have inherited like his way of life, bro. Why are you that evil?
Despite stating that the toothpaste-filled Oreo would help the homeless man clean his teeth, the community began to destroy Reset.
Are you serious?
Creating a 125,000 signature petition to have his channel deleted, which accompanied a 19 million view video by Auron Play titled "Reset, the most stupid on internet." However, Reset's worst punishment was still yet to come, as after the homeless man's daughter noticed the backlash on the internet, she'd take legal action against the YouTuber, and Reset ended up in court. The judge, Rosa Aragonés, noted that it was not an isolated event, and the social media star had a propensity for cruel behavior and preying on easily or vulnerable victims. She found him guilty of violating the man's moral integrity. Reset was sentenced to 15 months in prison and was ordered to pay 20,000 euros to the homeless man.
That's what your ass get, bro. 20 bands in euros, bro. That's a lot of bread right there, bro. Don't be putting weird stuff in homeless people's food, man. Don't be scumbags, man. Actually, as a matter of fact, if you have the money today, go donate it to homeless people. Go donate it somewhere. Go give some food to a homeless person. Buy them a meal, bro. They're a person just like you, and we are all closer to being homeless than we are to being extremely wealthy, bro.
Reset also received a 5-year ban from all social media, with this sentence commencing in June 2019, meaning he'll be able to return.
5 years is low-key OD, bro. Actually, no, it's not. Screw this man.
Turned to YouTube in June 2024, although certainly with a downtrodden reputation. B.E.A.M Squad was another million-plus subscriber channel who managed to land themselves in prison, although for an even longer time than Reset. The two owners of the family channel, Billy and Eva, were often seen on social media with luxury cars and extravagant homes, yet it turns out that not all of their money had been made through their YouTube channel.
Selling drugs. Typical YouTubers.
Because on the 23rd of February 2020, they'd upload a video titled "We Kept This a Secret Long Enough, We Were Arrested," in which they'd explained that they had a court date for an unspecified charge.
Yes, we were arrested, and we have a very important date. We have a sentencing date. That will change our lives forever, for the good or for the bad.
A month later, it was revealed that the couple were being accused of identity theft and defrauding the government, having accessed or attempted to access social security accounts belonging to over 40.
You're stealing money from all people? Social security? Yo, bro. And these are the people that we pay our taxes to, right?
1,500 different individuals without the victim's knowledge or authorization.
Stealing identities to, you know, to make money. That was my hustle back then. And I knew what I was doing was wrong, but it was just, I needed a way to make money.
The couple explained
Yo, the prosecution doesn't have to do anything, bro. You go to court, they're like, yo, look at this video. This guy literally admitted to it. His lawyer probably smacking himself in the face like, bro, are you dead ass? Are you an idiot? You just revealed the fact that you did it. You just confessed on YouTube, bro. Good fucking job, numbnuts.
all of this had happened 5 years prior to beginning YouTube, although this didn't seem to matter to the judge, who sentenced the couple to 3 years in prison.
I got 2 years, and Ivani got 1 year.
I had a year and a day.
She has a year and a day.
As well as ordered them to pay back the $94,000 that they had stolen. In true family
They stole $94,000? Holy shit, bro.
fashion, they then used their time in prison as clickbait for content, yet this behavior wasn't nearly as bad as Russian YouTuber Ruslan Sokolovsky, who was sentenced to 3.5 years in prison for playing Pokémon Go in a church. In early August 2016, Sokolovsky filmed a video of himself catching Pokemon in Yekaterinburg's Church on Blood. The video stirred up a controversy among believers, while a criminal case was initiated in accordance with the Russian Criminal Code's articles, citing incitement to hatred and enmity, denigrating human dignity, as well as violating the right to freedom of conscience.
Damn.
The alleged crime, playing Pokemon Go inside an Orthodox church. Sokolovsky
What type of goofy ass crime is this, bro? Yeah, I went to jail, bro. You were in jail with other prisoners and stuff, and they're like, yo, what did you go to jail for? Murder. What did you go to jail for? Theft. Robbery. What did you go to jail for? Actually, I was playing Pokemon Go inside a church, and, like, bro, you just look goofy as hell.
A YouTube video that showed him playing the smartphone game. His video went viral and prompted a police investigation.
Wow.
Officials said the video was one of many by the young blogger that questioned or criticized the church.
In May 2017, approximately 1 year after posting the Pokemon Go video, Ruslan was handed a 3.5-year suspended prison term, and while his 500,000
God damn, bro, for catching Pokemon? On one hand, I definitely understand, like, yo, he should not be playing around messing up in a church and stuff. It's a religious house of worship. You're lame for doing that. But 3.5 years for it? Is that OD? I feel like that's a little bit...
subscriber YouTube channel is pretty much dead these days. He's still yet to spend any time behind bars. Jensen the Beast had a harsher sentence than anyone else on this list.
I mean, look at him. He looks like a fucking thug.
Although he was actually able to use YouTube to improve his reputation after getting out of prison. Jensen the Beast explained that his life began to spiral out of control following the death of his mother at the age of 24. He was sent to prison for the first time back in 2009 after getting into an altercation with a nightclub bouncer, yet after finishing this first prison stint, he was sent back 2 more times, totaling 4 years spent behind bars. Man. During his final stint, Jens made the decision to get his life together.
The last prison sentence that I got, I used a lot of my time finding myself with cognitive therapy and anger management stuff.
Getting his life together, I think he made it even worse, bro. What is this, bro? Your arms should never be this big, bro. These look like boxing gloves, bro. This man literally has boulder shoulders. It's to the point where the tattoos are stretched.
Like that, so I cleared up my mind, decided that I'm not going back.
And after being released from prison, he launched his own coaching program before joining Rich Piana's 5% nutrition group, and with the assistance of YouTube and Instagram, Jens was able to turn his life around completely.
Less than 3 years ago, I was released from prison, and now I got 2 companies going, working with clients all over the world and doing expos. And
hey man, shout out to you, man. You're doing, your best after getting released from prison. Rest in peace to your mom. But bro, these face tats are insane, bro. Why would anybody ever get this? Does anybody watch this video genuinely think this looks good? Like, any woman watches this video for some reason, like, yo, is this man attractive? Or if you're gay, like, is this guy like peak handsomeness to you? Like, you look like a movie character villain in a bad way.
Got so many fans and followers. I'm really, really grateful.
However, while Jens is certainly one of the scariest looking people on the platform, his 4 years in prison still seems minor when compared to Saucy and Honey, who are facing a 7-year sentence for a YouTube prank.
This may have been fun for those YouTubers, but tonight they're facing some serious felony charges and up to 7 years in jail.
In February 2022, the 25,000 subscriber channel posted a video titled 24-Hour Overnight Challenge in Target.
We're about to spend the night in Target. We're gonna spend overnight in Target.
After introducing the video,
this is peak right here, peak content right here, bro.
Would hide in the store and wait for it to close. They then walk around filming themselves before walking out in the morning, stating that they had been there all night.
We successfully completed our overnight challenge in Target.
The video went up like any other. However, the couple was arrested after the video was watched by police.
Damn.
West Whiteland police.
Wait, isn't that deep, bro? Like, damn, okay, they got away with it, bro. If you're gonna go out of your way to go find them and arrest them for the video, bro, you're low-key doing too much as an officer, man. Like, there's real crime to be had. And this is Philadelphia, bro. Are all those, like, 6'7", like, zombie drug fiends out there? Go arrest them.
Saw the video and arrested Johnson LaRose and Charlotte Fisher for criminal trespassing and conspiracy.
Criminal trespass, which is a felony in the 3rd degree. They're not entitled to be there, which makes it a crime.
Not only did the news expose their challenge as fake, using security camera footage which showed them leaving the store at 3 a.m, but after being arrested, the two were charged with criminal trespassing, conspiracy, and are now facing up to 7 years in prison.
So they didn't even do it. They get arrested and they're facing 7 freaking years. Was it worth it? Probably not.
However, 7 years is still nothing when compared to Wes Watson, whose 10 years in prison acted as a basis for him to become a multi-millionaire.
Is he like the alpha male guy? I think I've seen this dude before.
Now, Wes was already a millionaire prior to entering prison. However, this money had been earned via illegal activity and would therefore also become the reason for his time behind bars.
Okay.
After 10 years in the California prison system, Wes decided that he was ready to get his life together, and instead of taking on a normal post-prison job, he instead created a YouTube channel titled GP Penitentiary Life Wes Watson, where he began to tell stories about what prison was really like.
Okay.
His ideal prison-like image helped all of his videos to explode in popularity.
So I went on that YouTube channel and it blew up. Every video got millions of views. I got 100,000 subscribers in 28 days.
And with his physique also being in a very enviable position from his time away, Wes sold fitness programs and coaching via his social media channels.
Okay, makes sense.
Wes also put out a book, and only 3 years after being released from prison, Wes had once again become a multi-millionaire.
That's why I've been able to make myself a millionaire and stay fit this quick. 3 years!
Yeah, he got on steroids, bro. Roid rage, bro. Shut the hell up, man. No, I'm kidding. Shout out to bro.
After doing 10 years in prison, everybody told me, Wes.
Like, say it. Don't freaking spray it, bro. Like, he's just talking like, damn, dude. I can see your spit particles in the air. Holy shit.
A real job. Like, how are you going to support a family online coaching? Ha!
Which accompanied a whole new series of videos in which Wes preaches the importance of good habits in the most brutally honest way possible.
No, facts though, bro. You gotta have good habits. You gotta support your family. You gotta get money by any means possible.
You will have zero value in your life. Zero worth if you don't put the work in. If you crack that bottle and think it's gonna do it, massive downside. Hey, look at me. I'm having so much fun. We know how you look in the morning throwing up in the toilet, looking at your bank account all.
However, while prison led Wes Watson to become a successful motivational speaker, for the final YouTuber on our list, the opposite happened, and being a motivational speaker led him into prison.
Who is this dude?
He was a Mexican YouTuber by the name of German Loera MX, and as mentioned previously, he was known for posting motivational and business content to his channel with over 5,000 subscribers. However, instead of engaging in legitimate business practice, German instead decided to make money by kidnapping someone and holding them for $100,000 ransom.
What?
2 days after doing so, he was caught by police and was sentenced to 50 years in prison, where he remains to this day.
What has YouTube become, bro? Kidnapping somebody for money and now you have 50 years of jail, bro? You could have been the next Mr. Beast. Now you're the next TK. Damn, well, that's gonna do it for today's video. That was dumb YouTubers who got arrested, bro. In conclusion, don't be a criminal. Don't record your crimes and post them on social media if you're gonna be a criminal. Your favorite YouTuber might have a dark past that they're hiding and you don't even know it, man. So don't think that these people are beyond, doing weird things or being arrested for certain criminal activity, because you don't know them for real. All you know is the facade they put on camera. Don't be parasocial. But that's gonna do it for today's video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, join Discord link in the description. Let me know if you enjoyed today's video. As always, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 70,000 subscribers. With that being said, have a great rest of your day. It's love you all. I love you, and I'm out.